Situated on 350 acres in Southfield, Michigan, Holy Sepulchre Catholic Cemetery is truly gorgeous. Even covered in snow on my visit, I could really appreciate the beauty of the thousands of monuments, statues, and headstones that we saw. Built in 1928, the cemetery is the burial place of many beloved people, including Francis Navin, the former owner of the Detroit Tigers. Our visit today was for this astounding building, the Holy Sepulchre Mausoleums. Hey guys, so I am here at Holy Sepulchre Cemetery in Southfield, Michigan, and this is one of the largest solid marble mausoleums anywhere around. There's how many, Bill? How many crypts? 12,000 crypts in this mausoleum. I've never been in anything of this magnitude, and I'm pretty awestruck right now because we've just walked in a few minutes ago. We're gonna do some tour arounds, learn some of the terminology, and we're gonna check out one of the crypts and see kind of how it works. So currently, this mausoleum is about 85% full. The crypts, 85% of the crypts are filled. They're projecting around 8 years, this whole mausoleum will be filled up. There are plans for expansion here at the cemetery, but to be able to replicate this marble mausoleum and the magnitude and the intricacies of it is just not possible almost because of what this place is. But there are expansion plans to create more mausoleums. They just may not be of this type of material or this quality. There'll be a different type of material and its own quality. All right guys, so we're going to learn about some different kind of crypts. Now the crypt is like a grave would be out in the cemetery. It's one space allotment within the wall of the mausoleum. So on the other side of this wall is one faceplate, or what did you call that? A shutter, which is that face nameplate on the front. From here down to here is two caskets that run long way this way. So they are in a couch configuration. So the first one was buried when the husband or wife died, and then the next one was slid in this way. And the shutter is over in this room on the wall. So they were slid in. Okay, so when a casket is brought in, this cart here with all of this heavy lining. It's a paper with a heavy foil lining on the inside. So the casket will be placed in this tray and this lining will be wrapped up and around it before it is placed into the actual crypt. So one thing we were talking about is the problem that marble causes with the swing in the temperature and the weather. Because when it gets super hot outside or super cold, the marble starts to sweat and causes moisture and humidity issues. So one thing that they have had to fine tune over time here is the heating and cooling system to keep that temperature regulated for the marble to not essentially cause problems within the caskets and the burial, and adding to that exploding casket system that we keep talking about, the problems with the exploding caskets. So regulating the air, regulating the temperature is a huge concern and is something that in different regions of the country is going to have to be cared for in different ways.
Just between the lower level and the upper level of the mausoleum. And then this concrete piece would slide in. It's in two halves. It slides in and sits on pins, and that would be holding the second of the caskets.
So it's a husband and wife typically would use this.
Typically.
With the Abbey Crypt down below.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first person who's deceased would go in the bottom, and the second person would go in the top.
And so a whole family would then purchase this space to place everyone. So you would get 6 burial spots.
Yeah. And they would actually, in this particular space, they would have the ability to decorate the room in whatever color of marble they prefer. They'd have their own stained glass window commissioned with either their family name or any way they wanted to decorate it.
So this is the section of the mausoleum that has all the niches in it, which is the cremated remains crypts, essentially. And you can do a glass front or a brass front on them. And they do have little lights in them if they're glass, some of them do.